We're specialists to the Middle East. Walk in to our ticket office at Morris Bishop Highway, call 439-4444, WhatsApp 534-7755 or visit caribjet.com.
This is the MTV Evening News for Wednesday, the 11th of October, with the headlines in association with Courts Grenada Limited.
We've got 101 reasons for you to shop at Courts now. Get up to 35% off selected items store-wide. Save on select lounge sets, fridges, stoves, washers, mattresses, smart TVs, and more. Get what you want today with no cash and make your first payment in 90 days. Plus, stay protected for up to 4 years with Super Shield extended warranty. So there's 101 reasons to shop at Courts. Courts, bringing value home. Promotion runs from September 25 to October 23, 2023. Conditions apply.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Coming up in the news this evening, preliminary inquiries continue into Co-op Bank robbery. Nurses begin 3-week training in maternal health care. Solid waste compliance and enforcement unit established. And in sport, Team Grenada gears up for facing Jamaica on Thursday. We'll have details to those and other stories. A look to, of course, at the public forecast information. So after the break, stay with us.
The first segment of the MTV Evening News comes to complement Nexa Credit Union. With you wherever your road leads.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me, yes, I can. Whenever you're in need, yes, you can. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever your road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next side, next side, next side, right next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Good evening, I'm Tony Julian with the details. The preliminary inquiry continues of the 5 Trinidad and Tobago nationals accused of robbing the Carriacou branch of the Grenada Cooperative Bank. Attorney Jerry Edwin has been providing updates on the case.
Reports are that on Monday, October 18th, 2021, 2 armed, masked men entered Coop Bank, Carriacou, at around 1 p.m. According to reports, $36,000 was taken from 3 tellers who were held at gunpoint, while the men demanded that the cash be quickly turned over to them. The men, 25-year-old Jabari Roach, 28-year-old Alan Melville, 32-year-old Akeem John, 29-year-old Nation Scotland, and 36-year-old Keon Dick, were charged with 3 counts of robbery with violence, entering the state without the consent of an immigration officer, and failing to present themselves to a government-approved quarantine facility. Attorney Jerry Edwin, who represents 4 of the men, spoke to MTV News about the case. He says there's only one more witness to be called in this matter before the preliminary inquiry is concluded.
The case is in Carriacou before the magistrate, and the lawyers, myself and Mr. Edmund represents the other 2 defendants. We are conducting the preliminary inquiry from Grenada, from our offices. As it stands now, there is only one more witness to take in this case, and I anticipate on the next occasion the magistrate will give us her decision whether to send the matter to the High Court or not. I will not be surprised if it's indicted, meaning that it goes to the High Court, because the circumstances were of a daylight robbery in which the police apprehended every single person who was involved. Our position is that the culpability of the persons vary by degree. So you might have 2 of the young men who actually entered the bank and brandished weapons. You had other young men who were on the boat, relaxing. They thought the other 2 had gone ashore.
The offense of robbery with violence is an indictable offense that carries a maximum penalty of 30 years imprisonment under Grenada law. For MTV News, Troy Gill.
The Royal Grenada Police Force is seeking assistance in locating 23-year-old Ashton Paul of Birchgrove, St. Andrew. Paul is wanted for questioning in connection with the offense of stealing by reason of employment. Anyone seeing Ashton Paul or who has any information as to his whereabouts is being asked to contact the police at CID Grenville, phone number 405-3952, CID St. George's 440-3921, Emergency 911, Police Hotline 444-1958, or you can also contact the nearest police station. Meanwhile, police are also seeking the assistance of the general public in locating 13-year-old Kalisha Peterkin, a student of Mount Rush, St. George. She's around 5 feet 5 inches in height, of medium build, dark in complexion, with a round face. Kalisha left home for school on Monday, the 9th of October, and has not returned since. Now, anyone seeing Kalisha or having information as to her whereabouts is being asked to contact the Central Police Station at 440-2244, the police hotline at 444-1958, or you can also call the nearest police station. The Overseas Training Course on Nursing Technology of Maternal Health Care for Grenada is officially open. The course is sponsored by the Ministry of Commerce of the People's Republic of China and organized by the Hunan Children's Hospital through the collaboration of the Department of Public Administration of the Ministry of Health. Kayla Flavini attended Wednesday's launching and filed a report.
The 3-week maternal healthcare training takes place at the General Hospital, where nurses will be engaged in both theoretical and hands-on training conducted by health experts from the Hunan Children's Hospital in China. Chief Nursing Officer within the Ministry of Health, Nesta Edwards, introduced members of China's healthcare team, stating that she's elated to have the training, the first of its kind in Grenada.
During the next 3 weeks, the participants will be engaged in both theoretical and hands-on training in a number of areas, including identification of critical illnesses in pregnancy, pediatric cardiopulmonary resuscitation, neonatal cardiopulmonary resuscitation, critical illnesses in the neonatal period, caring for the preterm newborn, among others.
Minister for Health, Senator Jonathan Lacrette, conveyed his appreciation and joyfulness in regards to the training program that will be carried out. He believes such programs restore and solidify what should be displayed by local healthcare workers.
We really do appreciate it, and I trust that whatever is going to be learned for the next 3 weeks by our participants, so that can be translated into practice in the sector, and practice well.
Since training initiatives form a huge part of the 2024 budget plan, Senator Lacrette trusts that the skills learned by participants will be put into practice, as it will improve the professionalism of the healthcare sector in Grenada. He noted that the training is particularly timely, as there have been calls for improved healthcare services.
We're moving further into the 21st century, and the year 2024 to 2027 has been declared as the years of health sector modernization. And we cannot modernize if we don't train. We cannot modernize if you are not exposed to the current trends and practices in your clinical field. So as a result, I am particularly pleased as the policymaker that this is happening.
Nurses will be trained in identification of critical illnesses in pregnancy, pediatric cardiopulmonary resuscitation, neonatal cardiopulmonary resuscitation, critical illnesses in the neonatal period, and caring for the preterm newborn. For MTV News, Kayla Flavany.
President of the Grenada Union of Teachers reveals the mounting challenges faced by educators and students amidst the continued hot climatic conditions and heat wave. According to the union leader, the lack of provisions and infrastructure has left some schools struggling to combat the relentless heat, raising concerns about the well-being and productivity of students and teachers alike. But let's get more details on this from Troy Gill.
President of the Grenada Union of Teachers, Jude Bartholomew, says some schools continue to struggle with the intense heat Grenada has been experiencing in recent times due to a prolonged heat wave. In a recent interview with MTV News, Bartholomew says there has been complaints from teachers and students from various schools across the island.
But we take into consideration what you say about the tremendous and the severe heat. For example, St. Andrew's Anglican Primary School, again, they were crying out for since the inception of that school. I visited there many times together with some other union members, and it's not easy. It's a real sacrifice, and that's what we say. Our teachers are really hard working, dedicated and committed to the call of duty in teaching the nation's children. There might be little hiccups here and there, but it's really and truly the sacrifice and the commitment from our teachers, because the heat is really, really hot.
Bartholomew revealed that some schools do not have the infrastructure that is conducive for learning during extreme climatic conditions, and he encourages teachers and students to remain hydrated.
For example, in St. Andrew's Anglican Primary, so while they are doing those repairs and such, we are calling upon them to see what they can do, because they really and truly need a new school and a new building so that they can feel a little bit more comfortable. And what we observe in that school is that there is no ceiling. They did not seal under the previous administration. They built the school there. It is very, very low, and there is no ceiling there. So even if there are a few fans, in this sort of heat that we are experiencing, probably in global warming, climate change, and everything like that, so those fans cannot really cool down that heat. So can you imagine that students are not only in St. Andrew's Anglican Primary, but throughout the length and breadth of Grenada?
The GUT president believes that learning is challenged when done in an uncomfortable environment.
Students will be complaining, sweating in the classroom, all the learning, and once you're uncomfortable, then it means that you're putting out more energy and those things, and the learning outcomes is not easy. The teacher has to put out more uncomfortable and everything, and the principals, they are complaining. Some of them, they have AC in the classroom, and you can imagine even AC sometimes not even cooling down the heat. Most less for some of the classrooms, for example, for St. Andrew's Anglican Primary, they have fans in every classroom, but it's like a joke. It's not really doing anything fine, like it's making the place hotter. And can you imagine there are some schools and classrooms that do not have any fan.
At the start of the new school term, the Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports and Culture issued a statement advising parents and guardians to take precautionary measures by providing students with extra water to ensure that they remain hydrated, providing snacks or lunches that are light and refreshing. The statement further urged teachers to monitor students carefully while in the classroom.
President of the Public Workers Union, Brian Grimes, is calling for better working conditions at the ministerial complex. During a recent media press briefing, Grimes said that the air conditioning units at the complex are currently not working and have not been working for quite some time, in fact. He says this causes health implications, especially during the current heat wave and a lack of service delivery.
Yeah, but all the ministries, our understanding is central unit. All the ACs, I don't know what is happening. Even in the Parliament building, which I have not spoken of, there are issues with the air conditioning. And again, I want people to understand, yes, we are concerned about the workers. Yeah? We want to make sure that they have a good environment. We want to make sure that they don't lose their voices, that they don't get respiratory problems. But what is almost as important or just as important is the productivity factor. For the last year, workers, based on the lack of urgency, and I would say that I would go on record of saying this, in terms of fixing it, because the AC is not a rocket. Just replace it. Based on that, not replacing it, workers are leaving at 2, workers are leaving at 12 based on the conditions. What is happening to service delivery? People are calling the ministry and they're blaming the public officers.
That's the first segment of the evening news. We'll be back with you after the break.
The first segment of the MTV Evening News came to you in association with Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
But when you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me, yes, I can. Whenever you're in need, yes, you can. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever your road leads, we'll be right there with you. Wherever your road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Nexa, 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 right next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
For a limited time, the NLA has dropped all of the 2x balls from the multi-X draw. This means that you, our valuable players, have greater chances of multiplying your winnings up to 5 times more in our 2x drop promotion. Yay! And that's not all. As an additional bonus, there will be fewer free play or FP balls to draw from too. Now you have more reasons to add multi-X to your playway bets. So, value your dreams, win your way, and multiply your winnings up to 5 times more in the NLA's 2x Dropped promotion. Promo runs until Friday, 20th October, 2023. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Excel Back to School Loan. Visit today or call us on 435-8222.
Ring, 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 back to school loan thing. Excel Finance help you to your learning.
Your new Grenlec bill is even easier to read and still has all the valuable information you need to track and manage your usage.
Hey Mom, okay, your friendly tech support is here. So you got the new Grenlec bill? Let's take a look. The new bill makes it even easier to see your bill total, the due date, and much more. And take a closer look. It actually is a lot easier to understand. Let me show you. You can still see exactly what the charges are for, but in a great new format, it even shows how the cost of generating and delivering the electricity to you is calculated using your actual usage. And Mom, let Lucy know she can check out Grenlec's new Understanding Your Bill video. Anyway, look who says hi, and see you soon.
Your new Grenlec bill, easier to understand and easier to track your usage. Introducing the NIS Dream Loan, where possibilities are boundless and your aspirations are our priority. No matter where life takes you, NIS Dream Loans are here to make your dreams a reality. From purchasing your first plot of land or dream property, to renovating spaces, building your home, and seamlessly switching mortgages, we cater to every step of your journey. And here's what sets us apart. We offer easy financing options with competitive interest rates, quick approval processes, and flexible repayment terms. So why wait? Apply now and let our dedicated NIS team guide you through this exciting journey. Visit nisgrenada.org/dream loan or call 440-3309 to book an appointment. Terms and conditions apply. Your dream awaits.
The second segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it. Accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Welcome back. The Girl Guides Association of Grenada celebrated International Day of the Girl Child on Wednesday under the theme Invest in Girls' Rights, Our Leadership, Our Well-Being. This day is actually celebrated in Grenada on the 11th of October every year. That's been since the year 2013. And this year's focus is girls and women's rights, championing gender equality. But let's get details in this report.
The Grenada Girl Guides Association will host a number of activities throughout the remainder of the year in an effort to empower young Grenadian women. In an interview with our news team, Tamara Savory, Chief Commissioner of the Girl Guides Association of Grenada, says the association is the largest female-led volunteer organization in Grenada and is geared towards investing in girls, supporting them, and ensuring they can become global leaders.
So in our last quarter of this year, we're starting off with today. And in November, we have quite a number of activities. We're starting off with Guiders in Council, which is an annual basic training for our leaders. And we are partnering with Spotlight Initiative and the UN Women. And we are partnering to do the Voices Against Violence campaign. So we're going to be teaching our leaders and educating our girls on how to be advocates against violence.
In observance of International Day of the Girl Child on Wednesday, several social media users shared pictures of girls and women within their circles with messages of love and appreciation. Brownie Haley Lewis of the St. Giles Anglican Primary School proudly shared her experience with MTV News.
Being a Brownie to me is like a second home where everybody come together and work together. Being a Brownie gives me an opportunity to uncover my likes and dislikes and helps me build and develop a positive relationship with others.
A heartfelt appreciation was extended by District Commissioner Elena Roberts to the leaders of the St. Andrews District for their hard work and dedication during activities such as walks, camps, and training sessions which aids in the empowerment of young women.
And first and foremost, I want to wish everyone a happy International Day of the Girl. And I always believe when we empower girls, we empower our world, because we know girls can go out there and make a positive difference in their families, in the lives of children, at their workplaces, and all over the place. We want them to know that they are valued and appreciated.
An appeal goes out to young girls who are interested in joining the Girl Guide movement to contact them via Facebook and Gmail at the Girl Guides Association of Grenada and grenadagirlguides@gmail.com. Reporting for MTV News, I am Akila Aberdeen.
In a decisive move to combat the alarming rise of illegal waste disposal, solid waste officials have established a new unit set to spearhead efforts in curbing illicit waste disposal practices, promising a cleaner and more environmentally responsible future, as we now hear in this report.
In a significant step towards combating illegal waste disposal practices, a compliance and enforcement unit has been established and officially commenced its operations on October 1st. This newly formed unit aims to curb the rampant problem of unauthorized waste disposal that has been a growing concern in Grenada. Senior Communications Officer at the Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority, Myrna Julian, spoke to our news team on Wednesday.
As relates to the illegal dumping and the improper management of waste, we have also recognized that we have quite a lot of non-compliance. And so from the 1st of this month, October, the authority established within its management system a compliance or enforcement unit, having been given the nod by Cabinet to go ahead with the establishment of that unit. And so that unit, we're now looking at we've hired the person who would head that unit, and then we'd have the staffing so that we would be able to enforce those components of the Abatement of Litter Act as well as the Waste Management Act as it relates to illegal dumping and littering and improper management of waste, commercial sector, the construction and, improper waste transportation and all of that.
According to Julian, this initiative marks a promising move towards a cleaner and more environmentally responsible community, with hopes of curbing illegal waste disposal and safeguarding our environment.
So you can see some action going forward shortly once that unit is up and running and is ready to go out to do the enforcement that is necessary to see a difference in terms of how Grenadians respond to the legislation that most of which has been there for quite some time, 2002 and 2015, and they have not been enforced. So we're hoping that with that, apart from asking people to voluntarily manage waste and asking people to manage waste properly and put it out in based on the established procedures for waste disposal.
The recently recruited compliance manager will also be responsible for outfitting the unit with staff and equipment so it can operate effectively.
That enforcement officer would now look at the requirements with its personnel as well as equipment requirements for monitoring and etc. Look at the legislation, what is in the legislation, how can it be applied at this time, So this is the stage that we're at.
Julian says the newly established Compliance and Enforcement Unit will be working closely with the Royal Grenada Police Force. For MTV News, Troy Gill.
In a remarkable initiative, the Women in Medicine group, comprising dedicated medical students at the St. George's University, is set to host a free breast exam clinic this coming weekend. That'll be at the Limes in Grand Anse, St. George. For today's Health Wise, therefore, we speak with the students on their noble endeavor, making healthcare accessible to all.
Hi, my name is Bree. I'm one of the co-presidents for Women in Medicine, and I'm a Term 5 medical student at St. George's University School of Medicine.
My name is Sarah. I'm the other co-president for Women in Medicine at St. George's University, and I'm also a Term 5 medical student.
So Women in Medicine is a student organization here at St. George's University in Grenada. We were founded in the early 1990s. Women in Medicine's mission is to serve as the unique voice for women's health. We also want to empower women to take ownership of their health care, as well as encourage our student members to be transformative leaders in academic medicine. We have 3 pillars for Women in Medicine. That's empowerment, education, and healthcare. And we have actually been doing breast exams for student health fairs for a few years now, but this is our first year where, in honor of October being Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we've decided to run our own breast exam clinic so that we can provide free breast exams for women in the community.
My name is Meghna. I'm a Term 4 medical student, and I am an Assistant VP of Volunteer Opportunities. So the event will be held at the GSSE School in the Limes, and it will be from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And the reason we chose this location is because it is an area that is central to the St. George Parish, and in the future we would also like to expand it out to other parishes as well.
So my name is Megan Reem. I am a 4th term School of Medicine student at St. George's University, and I am the Vice President of Volunteer Opportunities for Women in Medicine. So the breast clinic will be consisting of breast exams, where we will have multiple physicians from the university, and then School of Medicine students and nursing students from the university who will be facilitating these examinations. On top of that, we will be having education on breast cancer, menstruation, sexually transmitted infections, cervical cancer, and then we will be teaching each of the women how to do these breast examinations at home on their own. And then beyond that, in order to promote health, we have a few raffles for the women that attend. First, for those that qualify and need future referrals, we will be raffling off 2 free mammograms that came from Spice Isle Imaging. And then we have a vegetable basket and a fruit basket to promote healthy living that came from Convenient Market that will be raffling off to anybody who attends the clinic. And then lastly, Women in Medicine has donated 3 months of period supplies to be raffled off to the women that come to the clinic as well.
I am Dr. Marvin Korean. I'm a clinical instructor attached to the Department of Pathology. Screening is very important, right? Because early diagnosis means better management, right? Means the possibility of not becoming a fatality to breast cancer. I think it's a very important tool in what we have to fight against breast cancer in our society, right? Because when we're able to screen, we're able to diagnose early, treatment is less. We may not have to go to radiotherapy and chemotherapy to be cured from breast cancer. It may just be a simple surgical procedure where a lump is removed, or it may not have to result in a total mastectomy where the breast is removed. So early screening is very important.
That's the second segment of the Evening News Wednesday. Regional highlights are next. The second segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it. Accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your Flexi Credit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
The National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matheson, also known as Leftist, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carrico. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carrico and Pitimatini Carnival, the Carrico String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
At Bailey's Funeral Home, we understand the pain and grief you experience when you suffer the loss of a loved one. For years, we have helped thousands of families get through that difficult time by providing professional funeral services to meet their unique needs. Whether your choice is cremation or burial, call us or come into our new facility on the Carenage and meet with our arrangers in a spacious and comfortable environment. Choose from a wide variety of quality coffins and caskets at prices from as low as $1,900. At Bailey's Funeral Home, we believe that no one should feel overwhelmed or anxious about funeral expenses. So when it's time to plan a funeral, join a burial society, or make pre-arrangements when service and costs matter, call Bailey's Funeral Home at 440-2558 or visit us at baileysfuneralhome.org. Bailey's Funeral Home, still providing the perfect tribute any family can afford.
Let's get back to school with Dutch Lady. Spend $10 or more on Dutch Lady products, scan the QR code, enter your name, address, telephone number, receipt number, and place of purchase at any of our outlets, or online to enter for a chance to win. Shopping voucher valued at $1,000 for school supplies. Free internet for 3 months. Free private tutoring for 3 months. Promotion valid from September to October 2023. Terms and conditions apply. Visit participating outlets and get ready to win big with Dutch Lady. Dutch Lady, building stronger families.
Hi, my name is Dwayne Thompson, co-owner and founder of Sweet Grenada Tours, Taxi and Rental. We provide transportation tours in the field of tourism. Being in the field of tourism, the pandemic have taught us that we need all the help we can get, which the NIF has been very helpful in doing so. But as a small business owner, we are even more excited right now with the new initiative that the NIF have launched, providing a little bit more flexibility for small businesses like ourselves. So we definitely encourage all of the small business to consider getting on board with the NIF and this new initiative that allows the level of flexibility that they have implemented.
Welcome back to the evening news. Here's Clifton James with this evening's regional roundup.
With the regional roundup, I am Clifton James. The Dominican Republic is arranging to evacuate its citizens in Israel who are interested in escaping the war. A statement from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, MIREX, said that so far about 17 Dominicans have contacted the embassy in Tel Aviv to be evacuated. MIREX said it is in contact with allies to arrange for Dominicans to be transferred home or to another state where they can stay until the conflict subsides. So far, there has not been any reports of Dominicans being killed or injured in the conflict, and the ministry added that the embassy staff remain protected. The violence, which began over the weekend when Hamas militants stormed into Israel from Gaza, has already claimed at least 1,600 lives on both sides. Hamas and other militant groups in Gaza are also holding more than 150 soldiers and civilians hostage. The conflict is only expected to escalate as Israel has mounted a major counter-offensive against Hamas, which is considered a terrorist organization. Israel has imposed a strict blockade preventing food, water and other essentials from entering Gaza. Countries across the globe have called for the violence to cease. The United States has pledged $500,000 to support Jamaica's dengue response. The move has been welcomed by Minister for Health and Wellness, Dr. Christopher Tufton, who says this will go a long way in quelling the spread of the disease. Addressing students, teachers, dignitaries, including US Ambassador Nicholas Perry, at the Flanker Primary and Junior High School St. James, Tufton said that the Flanker community, and by extension Jamaica, will benefit greatly from the gift, adding that the dengue outbreak should not be taken lightly. The health minister reminded that there are steps that the populace can take to mitigate the spread of dengue, noting that the threat is real. He further emphasized the need for society to work together to tackle challenges such as the current dengue outbreak, pointing out that the younger population is the most vulnerable and needs to be protected. St. Kitts and Nevis on Tuesday marked the 112th National Day of Taiwan, reaffirming its commitment to deepening diplomatic relations with the Asian country. Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew recalled that Taiwan was the first country to establish diplomatic relations with the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis immediately following its independence on September 19, 1983. Prime Minister Drew said that Taiwan has played a pivotal role in the inception and advancement of renewable energy projects on the island, and that these initiatives are at the forefront of harnessing clean energy sources, effectively reducing the Federation's carbon footprint and fortifying efforts to transform St. Kitts and Nevis into a sustainable island state. According to the Prime Minister, the cultural exchanges between the two countries have woven a tapestry of understanding and appreciation for each other's heritage and traditions. You're up to date with the Regional Roundup. I am Clifton James.
This is the MTV Evening News. We'll be back with you after the break.
The choice to finance your education is clear. Try the Grenada Development Bank Won't You Dare. Our special student loan was designed with care for your growth, development, and welfare. This is how champions are made. Take on that challenge. Don't ever be afraid. Our special student loan will come to your aid with 100% of your study costs being paid. Vulnerability is but a temporary condition, and conquering it is strictly ambition. You can secure victory despite your position with a loan for accommodation, books, and tuition. We see your potential. We notice your drive. So on your marks, get set. Let your dreams come alive. Don't let hurdles of doubt get in your way, because you are the future. Contact GDB today. Our special student loan is just one application away. Grenada Development Bank. Development through financing.
For a limited time, the NLA has dropped all of the 2X balls from the multi-X draw. This means that you, our valuable players, have greater chances of multiplying your winnings up to 5 times more in our 2X drop promotion. Yay! And that's not all. As an additional bonus, there will be fewer free play or FP balls to draw from too. Now you have more reasons to add multi-X to your playway bets. So, value your dreams, win your way, and multiply your winnings up to 5 times more in the NLA's 2X Dropped promotion. Promo runs until Friday, 20th October, 2023. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Introducing the NIS Dream Loan, where possibilities are boundless and your aspirations are our priority. No matter where life takes you, NIS Dream Loans are here to make your dreams a reality. From purchasing your first plot of land or dream property to renovating spaces, building your home, and seamlessly switching mortgages, we cater to every step of your journey. And here's what sets us apart. We offer easy financing options with competitive interest rates, quick approval processes, and flexible repayment terms. So why wait? Apply now and let our dedicated NIS team guide you through this exciting journey. Visit nisgrenada.org/dreamloan or call 440-3309 to book an appointment. Terms and conditions apply. Your dream awaits.
What you gonna do when the rain is coming down? Nothing more to do when there's no one else around. Bring it back to the middle, push, take it back to the rhythm. Keep it up for good when the sky's falling down. All you gotta do is to bring it to the ground. Hit it up to your inner move, stop, start, down. Nobody can get what you're going through.
Climate change is real, bringing hotter days and less rain. Less rain means less water, so it's crucial for us to conserve water at home. When washing my vehicle, I use a bucket with rainwater that I have stored. This is how I save water. What are you waiting for?
Our 11th Grenlag Debates champion.
The Grenlag Debates, more than just a competition.
Littering is not.
It's a national collaboration, nurturing curiosity, research, critical thinking, and confidence among our secondary school students all over Grenada.
We need to teach more cognitive.
Bright young minds are sparking powerful ideas.
Financial capital is just a passive factor.
Not just a debate. For the audience, it's a voyage of self-discovery. Our debaters dare us to be informed, to listen, and respect different perspectives, even while we champion our beliefs. With the unwavering commitment of educators, public and private sector entities, the media, and an army of volunteers, this impactful national challenge unfolds every year between September and November. The Grenlag Debates, shaping the way we think.
Team Grenada gears up to take on Jamaica on Thursday. That highlight and more coming up for you in our sporting segment.
The MTV Evening Sports is brought to you in association with Courts, bringing value home.
We've got 101 reasons for you to shop at Courts now. Get up to 35% off selected items store-wide. Save on select lounge sets, fridges, stoves, washers, mattresses, smart TVs, and more. Get what you want today with no cash and make your first payment in 90 days. Plus, stay protected for up to 4 years with Super Shield extended warranty. So there's 101 reasons to shop at Courts. Courts, bringing value home. Promotion runs from September 25 to October 23, 2023. Conditions apply.
A special evening to you now, sporting fans. We have the latest sporting highlights.
Grenada's senior men's national team gears up to take on Caribbean powerhouse Jamaica in the CONCACAF Nations League on Thursday at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. New head coach of the Grenada national team is Mr. Terry Kanye. During a media press briefing on Thursday, Mr. Kanye spoke about the preparations of Team Grenada ahead of the game and how difficult it was to get foreign-based players on the team.
It takes time, but they're good players. I believe they understand the game and the structure and the work that we want to bring. So obviously on a more daily basis I'm working with the local players, but they understand, they're good players. They come in. I've been working since May, so I've known Jacob and the boys since May, overseas players since May. If we have to play, for instance in September we had an extra day's training because we didn't play until the Friday, so you have an extra day to prepare and work with the players. But it is what it is, the schedule's what it is, so if we've got to play on Thursday evening, I've planned training from Monday to Tuesday.
Coach of the Jamaica team is Mr. Hamer Havinson. He spoke on what we can expect from the team tomorrow.
What kind of game you're asking? So first of all, we take this game really seriously. So we want to qualify from this group. We've looked at Grenada a lot, studied them, how they are playing, and we are preparing as well as we possibly can. And we are going for the win. We are going for the win. We have full focus on the task of the opponent.
Some of the national players on both teams also spoke to the media on their journey and preparations for Thursday's game.
My whole footballing journey, I've been blessed to play with great teams. So it's been really good from young, working my way up through. Now obviously playing here.
To try and win the game. It's a big game tomorrow, as we know. Obviously we have another big game on Sunday. We can't look ahead. We've got to obviously focus on the one on Thursday, but no game's bigger than any other.
We've been in training for a while now, and the guys have been working hard, been working on the pitch very hard. I know that this game is not an easy game, but we have the right mindset to go out there and do our best. And I know that the national team players, they focus for this game and they're ready to go.
Reece Topley insisted he was just getting started on his unfinished business in World Cup cricket after blowing Bangladesh away with 4 wickets in Dharamshala. Topley claimed 4 for 43 as England coasted to victory against the Tigers, making a big impression after being recalled to the side following defeat to New Zealand. It was a welcome day in the sun for a 29-year-old who has had to endure more than his fair share of dark times due to a litany of injury problems that could easily have ended his career. 5 different stress fractures in his back left him sidelined for long periods and denied him the chance to push for a place in the triumphant 2019 campaign, while his luck got even worse on the eve of last year's T20 tournament in Australia. Jamaica's Sharika Jackson is among 11 athletes nominated for Women's World Athlete of the Year. The athletes were selected by an international panel of athletics experts comprising representatives from all 6 continental areas of world athletics. In what has been another memorable year for the sport, the nominations reflect some of the standout performances achieved at the World Athletics Championships, Budapest 23, one-day meeting circuits, label road races, and other events around the world. In August, Jackson, 29, won her second 200-meter title at the World Athletics Championships in Budapest, where she also won silver medals in the 100-meter and 4x100-meter relay. She capped off her impressive season by winning Diamond League trophies in both 100 meters and 200 meters at the season-ending meet in Eugene, Oregon. Wayne Rooney has been confirmed as Birmingham's new boss on a 3.5-year deal. The former England skipper replaces the sacked John Eustace after leaving DC United last week. I am absolutely delighted to be joining Birmingham City at such an exciting time. It is very clear that they have a plan and are committed to realizing their ambition for the club, said the ex-Manchester United striker. We are fully aligned on what is expected. I have been building my managerial career, putting myself in challenging environments to get me ready for this opportunity. We will create a winning culture here with an identity that gets Blues fans on their feet. And that's it for this evening's sports. I am Troy Gill.
And with the latest sporting highlights here, what we have to come next will be the public forecast information and then a recap of the main stories.
The MTV Evening Sports was brought to you in association with Quartz, bringing value home.
MTV Weather Report comes to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
We have the will to overcome. We are strong. Together, we are Grenada.
Good Wednesday evening, viewers. Back with your nighttime weather forecast and meteorologist Wayne Williams. More hot and sunny conditions throughout the Eastern Caribbean today, but we did have a few isolated showers here in the morning. Those continued from what we had during last night. Just a small area of low-level clouds could bring one or two of those brief showers again tonight. The big news, though, we have Tropical Storm Sean formed in the Far Eastern Atlantic from that area of disturbance that we were following. Sean is going to move off it is moving off towards the west-northwest, expected to miss the islands as it does. So it is expected to remain as a storm. No intensification beyond that into a hurricane is expected. Still dense haze in the far Eastern Atlantic heading our way. The lovely visibility we are enjoying now could come to an end in about the next 2 or 3 days. Those small patches of shallow low-level clouds continue over the extreme southern Caribbean and could bring us some showers there. Just about a 40 to 50% chance that we could be seeing those tonight. The forecast for Wednesday night is for generally fair weather to dominate. We do expect a 60% chance of those few isolated showers. Winds will remain east-northeasterly between 5 and 15 miles per hour, minimum temperature 24. The moon is going to rise in the morning at 4:14 and set tomorrow afternoon at 4:41. Mostly sunny skies on Thursday, about a 40% chance of the brief isolated shower, mostly in the morning period. Easterly winds 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas remain moderate with 4 to 5 foot waves, and the sun is going to rise at 5:56 and set at 5:50. Temperature will climb to 32, feel like 40. The UV index very high. Mostly fair conditions in Port of Spain. 1 or 2 isolated showers in Bridgetown, mostly during the morning period. Mostly cloudy in Kingston, partly cloudy for Miami, sunny in New York. London should see light rain. The fair weather is going to continue, mostly sunny skies Friday through the weekend and into the start of the next work week. No major change expected, even if we do get 1 or 2 brief isolated nighttime showers. Those would not dominate the weather over the next 7 days. That is it for me for Wednesday night, folks. Have yourself a great night, and remember, you can join me tomorrow on Thursday.
MTV Weather Report was brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
And now to end the news, a recap of the headlines. Preliminary inquiries are continuing into the Co-op Bank robbery in Carriacou. Nurses have begun 3-week training in maternal health care. Solid waste compliance and enforcement unit established. And in sport, Team Grenada is gearing up to take on Jamaica on Thursday. We've had details to those and other stories a look to at the public forecast information. These and all other stories have now brought us to the end of the evening edition on Wednesday right here on MTV. And so now, on behalf of the entire news and production departments, I'm Tony Julian. We all thank you for viewing and wish you a good night.
At Bailey's Funeral Home, we understand the pain and grief you experience when you suffer the loss of a loved one. For years, we have helped thousands of families get through that difficult time by providing professional funeral services to meet their unique needs. Whether your choice is cremation or burial, call us or come into our new facility on the Carenage and meet with our arrangers in a spacious and comfortable environment. Choose from a wide variety of quality coffins and caskets at prices from as low as $1,900. At Bailey's Funeral Home, we believe that no one should feel overwhelmed or anxious about funeral expenses. So when it's time to plan a funeral, join a burial society, or make pre-arrangements when service and costs matter, call Bailey's Funeral Home at 440-2558 or visit us at baileysfuneralhome.org. Bailey's Funeral Home, still providing the perfect tribute any family can afford.